Hi everyone, welcome back to Lazy Cat Reactions. This is the second episode of season 14 of Heartland, titled The Last Goodbye. Amy's attempts to help a girl bond with her horse take a difficult turn. I'm guessing by the title, The Last Goodbye is going to be a goodbye to Ty, which she'll never really say goodbye, but I'm guessing it's more the last goodbye of holding on to what they had. The last goodbye so that she can move forward, because she did say in the last episode that she wanted to move forward, that she and Lindy would move forward. So I'm guessing that's what it is. And then the thing about it takes a difficult turn, I'm guessing she's going to discover something. I don't know. The last episode was rough, and this one's going to be rough too, I think. I fixed my makeup. I just hope I don't have to fix it again after this episode for my next reaction. But Ty obviously has left a hole. The family obviously isn't going to be whole. And you know, Jack was the one who saw him, or at least start to fall. And he was there with him too, you know, because Amy saw him, ran as well. But Jack got to him first. And yeah, it would have affected Jack just as much because, as he said, he's referred to Ty as his son. So, you know, he just lost a son too. Let's get started. So it's good to see she's still taking Spark now, even though he does have some arthritis. Through no fault of his own.
Mommy. Did Daddy make you breakfast? You lucky girl.
There's the alarm going on. Nice to see Graham still filming a couple of scenes.
Sweetheart, did you have a good sleep? Yes. What do you say we get up and have some breakfast? Yes.
Didn't know you were such a good cook.
10 o'clock.
Caleb can't make the cattle drive tomorrow. He's got to stay home with the baby. Well, what about you girls? You don't?
I have practice tomorrow. I can't. Yeah, I've got Lindy. I can't.
I mean, I'm free.
What about school? I can do my classes online. Georgie, why wouldn't you have discussed this with me first?
Because she's
The
an
facilities
adult?
down there are world class, and I really need to focus on my training right now. I was going to talk to you about it, I swear.
So while you're training, you'll be living with Gwen?
She'd have her own room, which is going to be far from my room. In a different wing of the house.
You know, Quinn, on second thought, you maybe should come with us on that cabin. You'll give us a chance to know you better.
That girl who's been protesting. Is that Ava Tran?
Hello, Jade.
Hey, Jack.
That's what that is. So I was a little confused there. So Parker's father married Jade's mother. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was Jade's father and Parker's mother. But Parker's mother is on the book tour. Got it. So she dumped her at the dad's, and the dad's on his honeymoon, so she's going to be probably a bit of a pain in the ass to Lou. I mean, I agree they shouldn't use those harmful pesticides, you know, because the bees need to be able to pollinate. So, and you know, she's she's asking Lou about it, and I'm thinking, maybe Lou just wasn't aware that they were using this. So maybe it is good to sit down with her and talk about it and discuss, and then, move forward with some pesticide that isn't going to kill the bees, so that the bees can pollinate, or get rid of pesticide altogether. I mean, either way. So, valid point. And again, titled The Last Goodbye, because she has to kind of let go and say goodbye to the ghost, is what that is.
Is it too late to join the party?
Aren't you supposed to be looking after your stepsister?
Nope.
She's very independent.
I don't know, Jay.
Hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. We need all the help we can get, especially since we're carrying dead weight. For you.
Yeah, got that. Thanks.
So what's the plan?
Plan
She's
is
gonna be the
simple.
buffer.
We bring the herd down from the high country. We make sure we arrive back here with the same number of cows we live with. Enough nobody.
I think Quinn's gonna find the cattle. That's interesting that someone was inquiring about Mickey, the horse. Why? Someone else maybe wanted to buy him? Because she said he was disappointed to find out he had been sold. Like I was saying, I think that this last goodbye is saying goodbye to the ghost, to the past. Because you have to let go of those in order to move forward. And it was a little sad there, the opening credits, how you didn't see his name. But then, when it came back, it said with Graham Wardle. But my guess is that this is probably the last time we see him. Although you never know, he may appear in a couple other episodes just randomly, like as a memory or as the ghost. But yeah, it was sad. Especially because, he'd been listed there in the cast from the beginning. And then, of course, the different pictures with the opening titles. It's kind of hard to say goodbye to a character who's been in from the beginning. The guy that got Amy.
Mickey. Hi.
They're gonna sell Mickey to this guy, I bet.
Hey there,
Hi. I'm Ibrahim.
Amy. This is
Abraham?
Parker.
Hey,
Hi. I didn't think I'd ever see Mickey again. Thank you for asking Carol to get in touch with me.
Yeah, of course. I'm really sorry they didn't tell you new day was closing.
I haven't been a client.
I'm angry too. Angry enough to tear down a house. And I did.
Mm-hmm.
That's your advice.
Tear down.
Tear down the house.
No, my advice is don't tear down Quinn. He's not the one you're mad at.
No. That's a good point.
I'm going to bed.
Tim's feelings were valid, tearing down that house. Jack's feelings are valid. He should not be taking it out on Quinn because Quinn had nothing to do with it, and Tim is right. But his feelings are valid. He has every right to feel anger and be pissed off for what happened. Anyone would be, when you lose a loved one, especially when they're in the prime of life. Yeah, you're going to be angry. You're going to be angry at the universe. You're going to wonder why. Amy said in the last episode that it was her fault because Ty was protecting her. He was doing what a husband should do, protecting his family. And as I said, I was like, well, how would that have been any better if you had been the one who took the bullet and died? He would be going through the same thing you're going through then. He would still have that pain. So how's that any better? I understand, Jack's gonna apologize to Quinn. I like how Tim said don't tear down Quinn. Because it's not Quinn's fault. He doesn't know. And they should be grateful to have the extra hand. You know, they needed an extra person to help wrangle the cattle. They got it.
You should be worried about the protest being planned in her living room. I don't think it counts as a protest when Parker's number one. Well, she's recruited Katie, so now there's at least two. I'm kind of envious of that Parker. She's so passionate. She thinks she can change the world. That's why I became mayor. I wanted to make real change. So now I'm just dodging political hot potatoes. Anyway, speaking of which, I have some work to do in the office. Are you two good with the kids? Yeah, I'm going.
There goes my makeup again.
You can keep that. You earned it.
Slow down, River. So you say Quinn did it all. We hadn't seen Ty wear that hat in a long time. I know Kit wanted him to get rid of it. I don't know if we've ever seen him wear it since after season 2. Yeah, it meant a lot to Jack. And of course, letting the hat flow downstream was his last goodbye. And now, like I said, I'm gonna have to redo my damn makeup. Again. Didn't expect that. I figured I would have cried in the last episode for Ty. Now my mascara's running. But I didn't think anything for this. As I said, even though these two have been kind of dedicated to saying goodbye to Ty, we'll still, of course, I think, have references to him. Because you can't just, like, have a character in for 13 years and then all of a sudden not acknowledge him anymore. Even though they're going to move on and stuff, I think we'll still have references to him. As we should. Because, again, Ty has been a part of Heartland for 13 full years. And longer than that, since this, since we've obviously had this time gap. So, you can't just not bring him up anymore. Not when it's time. Looks like they're back as oh, well, no, they probably didn't take the truck. Here she goes again. Same dream.
Did Daddy make you breakfast? You're a lucky girl.
Made you some tea.
Thanks.
Why does it always do the same thing at the alarm?
No. Please, no. No.
It's okay. Just set an alarm. I'm not late for work. I better get going.
No,
Ty, wait.
don't go.
What is it?
I love you, Ty.
I love you too.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh. Okay, that killed me.
Later.
Colt's obviously more forgiving than I am.
Hey, boy. We've missed you. What do you say? Come home with has.
Really? He's like, sure, I'm coming. So the next episode looks like we'll have Lily back because it says she helps Ty's mother. I wasn't expecting them to rip my heart out. And of course, Jack did too. And it was nice with that Abraham. You know? Although I still think maybe he should be the one to adopt Mickey. It was nice then also to see her at the end finally going back to the cult. Although, as I said, he's a lot more forgiving than I would be. I would have been like, fuck you, bitch. Situation came up. You couldn't handle it, so you punished me. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything. So, I think that's going to be it for a scene Ground Mortal. Except, of course, in flashbacks. I have to go fix my makeup again. My nose is running like a faucet now, so I'm sure I look really attractive. I said this in the last episode, and I'll say it again. Goodbye, Ty. You know, as I said, I knew from the beginning that we would go lose him. You know, I've seen posts over the year, you know, people posting about Amy and Ty and talking about, you know, with him not being in the show. And like I said, I knew. But now, being at this point, it is still incredibly heartbreaking. Thank you for joining me for this reaction. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe for more content. Let me know your favorite memory of Ty or favorite part with Ty. Hope you enjoyed Ms. Snorri over here. Shout out to my editor. Thank you so much for your hard work. Her link is in the description. I'll see you guys for episode 3. I am going to go clean up again so that my next reaction I look somewhat normal. It probably was not a good idea to put makeup on. I had a feeling I was going to cry, but I didn't think it would be this much. So, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, a great week, and a great month. Bye.